NDTV 24/7.
We're back, and we will not tell you anything more about the show till we don't get this test on. So what we're doing is one of the best headphones in the world, wired, and now the claim that there is a wireless headphone that can do as good, if not better. So are you ready? Should we do this?
I'd like to hear both of them, yes.
All right, so what you're going to be doing is you're going to be turning my way, and we're going to get a headphone put on you.
Okay.
Listen to it for just 30 seconds. We're going to start off now. Let's go. The first one is about to come in. Okay.
It's not very...
Okay, and now we're going for the second one. What are you saying? Are you saying the track is not very good for getting this? Not complex enough?
It's not complex enough, but that's okay.
Yeah. Let's find out what the second one is.
I mean, there's not a comparison.
There isn't. So in every which way possible, the first one is better.
I mean, they're not even in the same ballpark. I think the second one is infinitely superior to the first one.
Okay, fine. So actually,
And I would also be able to predict fairly closely that the first one was wireless and the second one was wired.
Okay, so you're completely wrong. It's the other way around. No, damn, the test didn't go well. Well, actually speaking, the first one is the RS220, a Sennheiser headphone that is...
So was that correct or was that not?
You were absolutely right.
I am so happy to
I
say
am
that.
so disappointed. I'm just so... So I'll tell you what, that's really the story today. The claim is that the Sennheiser RS220, a much awaited headphone across the world, should be taking over for all those people that watch movies at night and even for music purists. Okay, so now you've been able to kind of get that one is good and the other isn't, and 4 or 5 other people who are going to be going through the same blind test, literally, or the
So if they all fail the test, you will finally acknowledge in a public format that
absolutely. If they can't get it and you did, then I will actually acknowledge you have very complex ears. Now we can start with the show.
All right, fantastic. So now that we are done with the tests, which I think I have passed by being able to distinguish between the two, I have to say though that the premise of what you're trying to get at is, maybe I hit it, that wireless music is now starting to sound almost as good as wired music in some formats. The problem really comes when you're trying to do it at a long distance, drop in quality.
Here what happens is no drop in quality. It's 100% digital. It's either on or off. So
then that
whatever is the range, it will carry on and then it will just stop transmitting. But I think we need to get further with the show because I'm anyway very disappointed that my experiment didn't work the way I wanted it to. But I think the other 4 or 5 will be redeeming features.
Let's test it on the other.
Wired headphones have dominated the audiophile category for a long time now. Wireless headphones haven't managed to come close to delivering even comparable sound quality. The reasons range from a variety of factors such as signal, compression, overall output levels. The factors are many. Sennheiser claims to have found a messiah for the wireless in the RS220. Will they succeed? Let's find out. Introducing first the undisputed champ, the HD650. If you haven't heard of them, these headphones are the award-winning pride of the Sennheiser family in the audiophile segment. Lauded for a rich, clear, even sound, these are a sound enthusiast's wet dream. Now, the challenger, the new kid on the block, the RS220. Born from the DNA of the legendary HD600 series, let's see how many punches the kid can get through.
So my name is Manu Bhutani. I think I'll be able to, pick out the difference between wired and wireless. So not a problem for me, I guess. It was fantastic. The quality of sounds was very good. Frankly speaking, I'm not able to configure the difference between 2 sets. It was, one and the same thing for me. Nothing city. I think the difference is quite easy to spot. I can tell it. Both the headphones were good, but I personally like the first one. I think the second one was wireless because the voice was a bit low. For the first one, I would give 9 out of 10. For the second one also, I would give a 9 out of 10.
First is somewhere around 8 and the second one would be around 6.57.
The results were interesting. While the first listener couldn't see any difference between the wired and the wireless, the second one thought the wireless ones were more detailed. So there you have it, the RS220, the first wireless headphone that can compete with a wired headset head-on and give you audiophiles the flexibility of a wireless headset with a sound comparable to the legendary HD600 series.
All right, so that's what the blind test throws up. So, wireless music getting there, perhaps still some distance to go.